Okay, so NES has been doing this to me for a long time, and just want to show you how it's destroyed my life. I had people coming in the windows and taking pictures through the windows. So you got the window covered up there. The window's all covered up. Everywhere you see a dot or something, that's a place where there was a hole that didn't used to be there, and there could have been a camera sticking through there because they kept commenting on everything I'd look at. Everything I'd do, they'd have a comment for. So what do? You just cover things up. You can't tell what's behind it, you know? So everywhere there's a hole got covered up. You got pieces of tape everywhere. It's freaking, it drives you nuts hearing people in your head. People in your head. You see all the little pieces over there, all the way on the wall, everywhere, all the black dots, all the little dots. Everywhere you go, freaking. But you see the whole place is destroyed. The flag's covering up a lot, but there's little dots everywhere. The door's gone from freaking when they called the police, and the police came, freaking ripped the door off. Um, yeah, I have notes on the ceilings for memories. They actually repainted my ceiling and rewrote things, and they're different. They're not the way I have written there. They're not my notes anymore. It's different stuff now. There's a hole in the back of the closet. There's more notes back here with names. Notes back here with names on them. See, notes with names. More notes down there. More notes. More notes. This is stuff. Just things that I had to write down. They've been in my brain for 625 days this time. They said 1996 was when they started. It's supposed to be people from my school. The Rag family, John Rag Jr., his wife, his daughters, Pam, Dave Morney, John McCoy, Josh Atkinson, Josh Arthur, have been represented. Tim Lewis has been represented. The Foss have been represented. People I play football with have been represented. Felton's been represented. Janky Scott, a friend of mine who fucking he's been represented definitely there. Brian Radamir's been represented. People from Mingo, Dave Olson, Kevin Quartz, Joe Muffler, Rosenberg, Rachel, Danielle Rosenberg, Michael Windover, Michael Maglacco, Michael Crossan, who else we got? We got what's her name? Her name is Megan Rhodes has been represented. Stephanie Rosansky, Dave Spiro, George from Red Lion, Brian Cheeto, Sean Carr, Colby Carr, Brian Kaplan, Scott Smith, Steve Electric, John McGarry, Chrissy McKernan, Kathleen Mernan, Nick Killian, Wendy Childs, Jimmy Bunch, Clint Wright, Wendy Nemo, we can, Mallory Whites, Carrie Whites, Brian Ruggiero, the people who live at the corner of Fair Oaks and Drescher on the Brick House, the people who live across the street from them, the house next to them, house next to them, then it's my house, house across the street to the catty corner left, facing away from my house, has been represented. House next to them, house in the corner, New and Johnson has been represented, being owned by them. The house where Marissa Terrell lives, and Marissa Terrell has been represented. NES right across the street from them, obviously, or we used to be. We in that parking lot right across the street from them. Dawn, who worked at Tonelli's, owned by Chip Branda, used to be represented. She was seen there. They represented Mike Schalke's wife, but I don't know if that's true because I've talked to Mike and he hasn't said anything. Dana Womble, Kelly Womble, Frank Ryan, Jimmy Fleeter, Mike J, my cousin. Jeez. Lots of people. I said Windover. Ryan Trampy. Scott Hauer. Scott friggin' Tightman. Houses on New Road on Pine Ave. Chris Frizzle. Rick Bowles. Dave Pennypacker. Let's see, the guy who owns City View Pizza, the guy who owns the freaking building across from Lehigh and Broad Street. Septic's been used, it's been packed. What else they give me? What else they give me? They give me other places. They give me other places. They give me other places. Oh, Ben Bond's been represented. Freaking, lots of people represented here. Lots of people represented. Lots of some veterans. Yeah, from veterans, I have Whoopi Douglas, Bias, Lance Navy, James Johnson, Bryce Rose, freaking, BB, freaking, Randy Cruiser, Adam, Rachel Greenwood, Charles Cleaver's been represented. All these people I know have been represented. Devin Stokes, or at least Devin Stokes' brother, Mingo Valley's been represented. But I think Mike Maglacco, Nick, what was his name? Nick Zenzer. I got him, freaking DiDonato, Vinny Michael, Gabe Donato, Paul Donato, Dave Clark, Mike Carlson, Mike Windover, Mike Maglacco. Freaking threats have come from. They said people were poisoning me. They listed all the 3 mics there. They said that Boing Boing made it. They said that freaking let's see, who else is poisoning me? Who's coming to my house poisoning? People live right behind the guy across the street from me. The people live on Pine, or next to the freaking Lyman's house. The house across from Lyman's house. House next to the Lyman's house on the other side. Rick House lives right behind them. And the house next to that has been represented. Freaking, they said they own the house right behind me for a little bit. They said the freaking people up the street, one house, freaking past Tercy's is in on it, yeah. They said the corner house is in on it. Yeah, they got the whole neighborhood freaking in on it. It says, I don't know, they said they're buying a property here. They said they're buying lots of things out of there. They said they're part of workplace. They said Microsoft's been here. They said Bill Gates has been here talking to me. They said these are the places to look out for information. The woman who owns Apple apparently been here, and the clauses are related to them. The Radmakers are connected to Microsoft. The clauses are connected to Apple. The Cates, Jackie Cates. Oh my God, I said Chrissy McKernan. I said, see what we got? We got into Dave Olson. I said, Kevin Ford, Jim Muffler, Bill. What's that? Bill's license, Bill. Come on, Bill Durkin. Steve Sheehan, Lauren Sheehan. Oh my God, people from. I said Melanie Ragg, Melanie Ragg freaking supposed to be Melanie Ragg's probably been doing it to me since she ended my marriage, so I don't know. She's real kind to me, she's a real good person there. Just like, that one. I'm still doing this. They're in my head. Imagine every thought you had for 625 days. Every thought you have is commented on. They come in, they fight you. There's people you can't see because they can eliminate out of your vision. They do everything. They destroyed my life. They ended my marriage. They ruined every relationship I had. I can't have relationships because they talk to me in my head every minute. And nobody knows this technology exists. So, everybody believes everything you're doing. Or everything you're saying. So, you can tell everybody about it. I've been to the FBI 3 times. I've been to the U.S. Attorney's Office. I've been to Lock Shake Awards 29 times. I've gone through 20 plus phones. I've been through 5 computers, 6 computers. To John, who I called from my mom's phone, I stayed with him for like a month. He lives over across from the Acme on Roosevelt Boulevard by Hahnemann Hospital, or by the hospital there. Wherever that hospital is, across from the Acme. Northwest of Frankfurt Station. The Acme, Frankfurt, John was up there. John and fucking Kip and Frank, I think his name was. Yeah, Frank. The guys live up there. You might be able to catch them. We got beers and around there. You might be able to find like where my phone was, or where my mom dropped me off with Google Maps or whatever. But Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll live through this or I won't live through this, but they threaten my life every day. And it's getting old, and they're in my head with technology I've never heard of. So you think it should be a little more ethical like this? They were studying my brain, apparently. You think it'd be a party and a paycheck, but no, these people are fucking shitbags, and fucking they want to abuse people, and yeah, you can see how I'm living right now because of them. It's early in the morning, I haven't slept yet. I'm taking drugs too, because fucking what else are you gonna do? Knock me off a motorcycle, so I take pain medicine. But everything else is going on, but yeah, I'm losing my mind. U.S. Marine, 2 tours Iraq.